Hello? You've been in a coma for 9 months. You think it's a video game, but it's real life. You're actually here in the Royal Tower. You've just been knocked over the head by Jacques. Wait, what?
It's up to you as Nancy Drew.
Welcome back to another stream of Treasure in the Royal Tower. I am Julia.
And I'm Anna, and I don't remember where we left off because it's been months since we started this game.
It's Anna's birthday today, so everybody wish her a happy one. Let's load up Felt Cute Might Be Eve.
Okay, apparently what happened is that we found Ezra Wickford's secret study, and it looks like we haven't really done much of anything.
And also, I remember that I stopped the recording when we didn't record an outro or anything, so it's a really awkward end to the end of the last video. We'll fix that this time around.
Here, let's light a candle.
I like, how long do you think Nancy's just standing here?
Yeah, just waiting for the candle to melt down.
Hours.
Like, it seems like it should be one of those things where you have to light it and then come back later, but also it seems like if you did that, you would die by setting the castle on fire.
That's a really bad thing to put in a game for kids, just leaving a candle on.
So cool. We got a key after we supervised the burning of this candle for a full 3 hours. What else have we got?
Oh, it's a poem.
It's a poem.
The castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo in vain. And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. My anger's dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. That money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I'd have given you twice, but instead my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up, talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love. Perhaps you felt misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Old bygones are bygone with me. This voice really keeps evolving. I started one way, it's completely different now.
What accent is this?
So I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. So this is goodbye, dear Dexter. Farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter you brought me, my darling young rascally boy.
Okay, this poem leaves me with several questions. First of all, he starts out, he says, I wish I could find you somewhere in here, as if he doesn't know how to get a hold of Dexter. And then he's like, yeah, I left you something, and this poem is the clue to it, but I'm not going to give it to you because I can't find you, and I'm going to leave it in my secret study that you don't know about, where no one will ever find it.
I think he, disowned Dexter, and, so he really wouldn't know how to get in touch with him again.
I guess, but, then why leave him a clue in a place where it would never be found? Leave it, in his will so someone can track down Dexter. I don't know.
Good point.
Okay, is that everything we can look at here?
Also, side note, what happened to the sound?
I don't know.
We need those tunes, that music. Check those butterflies. Oh, they're named. Okay, there's still sound.
Okay, let's take a look at our friends. This is Pearl.
Oh.
I can't even read
Hey!
this.
Pearl, Jethro, and Daisy, those are all names of the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, good. Wow, there's a lot of bugs we can look at. This is Junior.
Hi, Junior.
This is Tex.
I like that. Oh, Rutherford. Prudence reference?
Oh.
Biff.
Biff.
Biff is my favorite.
Great. I love that he named all these guys. What's this?
Little Joe.
Little Joe. It's so hard to read these.
Yeah.
Also, he seems to have like Nancy's same handwriting.
Biff, my beloved.
Biff, my beloved. Okay, and there's more to the study. This looks like
these
it's
are
cool, but we can't pick it up.
Yeah, that looks like it could be some sort of puzzle or something.
Scrapbook. When he was good, he was very good.
Dexter, the sun in my life.
He won a spelling bee. Check that out.
Wow. You know you've succeeded as a father when your son wins a spelling bee. Am I right?
He's correctly spelled sesquicentennial. Nice.
What if we walked down to the front desk and we just went, Dexter, can you spell sesquicentennial for us?
He'd be like, how'd you know? How'd you know about my 5th grade spelling bee?
Why, yes, actually, I can. Like, young buckaroos. I don't know what this means.
Is that like Boy Scouts?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, those are his badges.
More pages. Best attendance award. He was never sick.
Yeehaw, in quotes.
School merit. First vehicle. Oh, look at Dexter as a kid. He's so cute.
And so realistic.
Certificate of merit. Demonstrating leadership among his peers. Great.
Wow, he was
signed by the
recycling
Secretary
effort.
of the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's because he demonstrated leadership in his peers when it comes to a recycling project, okay? That's important.
To help in the war effort.
Oh my god, that has so many turns.
Wow. Father's Day 1944. Gosh, Dexter's old.
Dexter's,
I guess
pretty
we
old.
know that. And when he was bad, he was
horrid.
What parent does this?
I like the image of Mr. Ezra Wickford going to like Michael's and seeing these matching scrapbooks that say "My son's great" or "My son sucks," and going,
like, I need
both.
Oh boy,
Dexter.
my son the vandal.
Dexter, when it rains, it pours.
Great. He's becoming a danger to himself and others. He got expelled.
Because he was throwing rocks at a window. Really?
Wow. And this is like 1945. Dexter's still pretty young. It's not like he was in high school.
Dear Pop, I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know it was wrong. I know you are very disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry. Your son, Dexter.
And his dad's response to this was sad excuse for stealing. Oh, police nab suspect passing phony checks. It's escalating. Oh no, he's 18 at this point.
The menace of Butter Ridge.
At 18, the kid is already like a pro.
He had 3 different sets of false IDs matching the checks. Good for him.
Oh, souvenirs?
I like that you're taking this bad check and going, gotta save it in my son sucks scrapbook.
Yeah, and you know, the patch I got from the correction department from the city of Milwaukee. Okay, and then we have a letter from his lawyer, I think, about him changing his will so that Dexter won't get Wickford Castle.
Because he would rather see it burn.
Love this personal note from the lawyer where he's like, yeah, sorry that your son sucks, but don't blame yourself. It's his fault, and not at all because of your parenting. Not at all because
you keep a scrapbook.
Made a scrapbook about how horrible he is.
Oh god.
He's like, but yeah, good job to disown him. I'd do it too.
I'd do it too.
Okay. Well, this has been a journey.
This
learning
has been
about
a journey
Ezra Wickford.
Through time and ethics, I think. I feel like I learned a lot.
I think the idea of this study and the stuff in it is to help us learn more about Dexter, but really I feel like I learned more about Ezra Wickford and how he treated his
sucky
son.
parenting skills. Oh.
Okay, well, here's here's the vandalized library. I must say I completely forgot if we looked at everything.
I believe we already
probably
did.
did. I'm gonna leave then.
Okay, are
Does
you
the
allowed to
alarm
leave
go
through
off
here?
if I go
don't
through
think
here?
you are allowed to go through here. But you know, there's only one way to find out.
It's allowed!
Oh, it's allowed!
We
Awesome!
just can't go back in that
It,
way.
for some reason, knows when it opens from one side versus the other.
Cool.
Cool.
So, now
Now we
what?
gotta go to the garden.
It's locked.
We gotta go to the secret thinking spot that he mentioned.
Oh yeah, you're right. Look in the back of his old head. First,
I love that he has a bust of himself in the garden.
We have to.
Literal.
I think we have
back
to
of his old
find
head.
the garden first.
So it's time to talk to Dexy. We're already on floor
oh,
1.
You're right. My bad.
Let's talk to old Dexter. Talk to him about his past. Talk to him about his bad father. Ask him if he can teach us how to write phony checks.
Is Lisa here?
She's not. What time is it? Kind of hard to tell.
Not-
Yeah,
I
there's
have
just
no
way
idea.
to tell. You won't be able to see this when we actually post the video, but our recording bar is just right in front of wherever the hands are.
Okay, so we know it's somewhere between 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we know it's not.
Okay, he's here.
If it isn't Nancy Can Do Drew, I'll get on that radiator right away. But be sure to tell Jock to defrost the chicken, okay?
Jock.
Okay, I
He said
love
jock.
Jock. He thinks of him as a jock.
Yeah. I mean, he is the ski instructor. He was in the Olympics.
Dexter is what would Dexter be in the high school clique? Is he
nerd goth.
emo?
He's nerd goth. Oh, I was thinking the alignment chart. That's
Okay.
like
Gotcha.
goth to prep and jock to nerd.
And I think Hotchkiss is a theater kid.
Yes, I think you're right.
I'm not sure. Lisa's probably preppy.
Yeah, Lisa's preppy.
Okay, I really like the idea here of being
Lisa's
able to.
Lisa's definitely the person who's so nice to you, and then you walk up to her one day and she's just talking as much trash as humanly possible about you behind
Yeah,
your
she'd
back.
stab anyone in the back probably. I love the idea that we can ask him a question that
So,
we
did
full
you grow
well
up around
know
here?
the answer
You
to.
could say that.
It's a trap.
He's not gonna answer it.
Did you know the
Did
original?
you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
Just wondering. Just wondering.
Just totally random.
Did you know him
questions,
well?
really.
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
It's the past
In capitals.
capitalized.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Some place he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Yeah.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while, he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
We learned about the flowers in the guidebook, the little pamphlet. Wow.
Okay, now for the
Do you
moment.
think
of
I could go
truth.
check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Okay, again, the recording thing is covering this.
You
so
can-
I have,
you can
I
scroll.
have no idea what we're gonna say.
Uh-oh,
I
you
actually can't. It just ends with an
Okay.
exclamation.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Okay, apparently we're just accepting that we're not allowed to go there.
I think we should try to go out there anyway. We don't need anyone's permission.
Oh, you're right. I bet we can find it on our own.
May have to move that recording part. Oh,
Kind of hard to turn in this game.
It's kind of hard to do anything in this game because it's old.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Still don't know what that means.
Lisa told me you were in the Olympics. What was that like?
Disappointing, frustrating, humiliating.
Definitely pick that second option.
Sounds like one of those valuable learning experiences you might never live down.
Oh, you said it, Nancy. It was the worst day of my life. To fall flat on my face with my family, my country, and the rest of the world watching.
Well, that's sad.
Dexter
needs
needs you to
defrost
defrost that
chicken.
big bag of chicken legs.
Oh la la la, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
Sounds rough. Go get the chicken.
Love the way Jacques is like, oh, I'm a sous chef because I'm pulling chicken legs out of the freezer.
Pull your weight, Jacques.
Do you know much about the tower that's closed off? I heard the original owner imported it from France.
It comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France near where I grew up. Marie Antoinette used to visit this tower when she was Queen of France. Until she lost her head in the Revolution, that is.
Yeah, I sure hope she didn't keep visiting it after that.
Uh-oh.
Quick break while we fix the bar that's keeping us from saying anything. Sorry, 1 sec. And we're back.
Okay. Now we can see what we're gonna say, and we even know what.
I'll talk to you
what
later.
time it is.
Ciao.
Yeah, wow. Full functionality. Okay, it's 4:30.
4:30.
I can read a clock.
Okay, let's go find that secret garden.
Ugh, it's like the North
Totally
Pole
sure we
out
can
there.
find out our own. Just kidding. Nancy
guess it's too
refuses
cold.
to go
Ugh,
outside.
We might have
It's like the
to.
North
We
Pole
might have to
out
wait till
there.
morning because I'm sure it's colder at night.
I guess now that we've defrosted the chicken legs, maybe Dexter has another chore for us.
It's locked.
Fantastic.
Um,
Hello, Mr. Elevator? Is that you? It's such a fast elevator.
it really
I
is.
feel like I have whiplash just watching that.
But I'm also glad it doesn't animate it at a
Oh
real
my
elevator
God.
speed.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, hear that fire. Okay, bye fire.
Did you see I fixed your radiator?
Oh.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Well, you know what that means.
Actually, let's go see our fixed radiator.
Yeah, let's go actually spend time in our room now that it's not noisy.
Oh, I have to actually pull out the key.
I wish things actually made that noise when you pick them up in real life. I love that sound.
Check it out. It's not making noise.
Fresh
Beautiful.
radiator.
Oh, he just left an oil can in here. I'm gonna take it. You know Nancy wants that oil can.
She craves that mineral.
Yeah.
She's drinking from it like it's like a straw.
Let's see. We've been up here already, right?
Yes, I believe the elevator has already gotten stuck.
Okay, cool. And then I think we need to be on like floor 1 or something. Yeah, because otherwise the elevator blocks stuff.
It's locked.
Do we have the code yet? We don't have the code yet. We don't have the code yet.
Oh,
There's no dust.
you're right. Okay. You don't have the code. It's burned into my memory.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what it is like saying it, but I know what the buttons that you press is. Like
I
muscle
remember
memory.
what it is by saying it.
What is it, Anna?
It's 3*72. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I guess we
No
need
idea.
to go get that code. So, I guess we're gonna have to take the old-fashioned way into the library.
The old fashioned.
Alright. Up through here.
Oh, strange sounds from below.
Can we go below?
No.
No.
There's something down there.
There is something down there, and the elevator's blocking it. Oh, how do I get out of here?
I think you turn around and then look up.
Oh,
Okay.
What is that?
Someone-
It's like a.
It's a power tool.
I really want to be able to go this way.
I know, me too. Wouldn't it be cool if you could like sneak into people's rooms?
Yes.
Like, wouldn't add anything, but it would be cool.
Okay, I think, yeah, so we read the magazine that told us how to get a code. Luckily for us,
Sure is dusty.
there's all this dust over
Sure
here.
is dusty.
I'm taking it. I'm
Taking the dust.
Alright, let's paint.
Paint.
Oh look, the code is 3*72.
Wow. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What a surprise. I've never played this game before.
Completely blind playthrough.
Alright, now we can do
Now
the
let's
stuff.
call that elevator.
Okay, now I have to move
It's
fast.
locked.
Yeah.
Just, like, take 2 steps forward, turn around, go back. 3*72. Woo! Didn't get caught. Now let's go see what's under the elevator.
I'm so excited to eat that leftover bloomin' onion that's in the fridge. This playthrough sponsored by Outback Steakhouse.
I love the way we have to oil like the top of the
Yeah.
candle here and not the
Not the
hinge.
base, not the actual.
Alright.
Okay, so there is
Here we are.
there is something where if the elevator's in a certain position, you can get squished by it if you take too long on this puzzle.
Yeah, there's.
And I don't know how to get it, but it happened like once or twice, and now I'm terrified of it happening again every
Yeah,
time I
I
play
figured
this.
it out last time I played it. I think it has something to do with like. I don't remember, but yeah. I don't remember how you can get squished by the elevator.
I know they're no function, no like brain tickling. They're just completely useless. These puzzles are just random trial and error. And
It's
you have to remember. I like them.
it's memory.
It is memory.
There we go.
How epic win! Mad skills. Oh,
Sound
your
of
girl
sawing.
wishes she could do that.
Oh, stairs.
Don't go through
Oh,
there,
That seems like
because that's
That's
not where
away
the
from where
sawing's
we
coming from. Totally not, because we already know
Yeah.
everything that's.
I hope you all are enjoying us pretending we don't know what's going to happen. Oh, who's sawing?
Oh.
We don't know.
Oh my god! No freaking way!
Nancy, what are you doing here?
Okay, the first time we played this game was literally like 12 years ago, I think. I could not replicate. Oh, look at his facial expression! Look at his facial expression! He's just like, yes.
Okay, which answer do we
Jacques
go
doesn't
with?
care that we caught him. We have to
I
say
was
the
just
soda
looking for
machine.
the castle's soda pop machine. What you working on?
I can explain, Nancy, but please don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
Okay, can I just say, minor spoilers for CW Nancy Drew. There is the episode where they're in the murder hotel and they found the like little background, the little secret passage, and they're sneaking around down there, and then someone catches them and they're like, oh, we got lost that whole time. I was just thinking, oh, nice treasure in the Royal Tower reference.
Just looking for the soda pop.
Yeah, I
machine.
wish Nancy had said that.
What's your
gonna go
fiancé
this route.
expecting you to accomplish by breaking into the Queen's Tower?
I am doing this for my country and for my family's name. Isabelle has nothing to do with it, except that I feel I must succeed before I will feel worthy to marry her. The tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
Good thing we
What
asked him
makes
about
you
that.
believe this
2
French
seconds ago.
document still exists in a tower that was imported to Wisconsin 80-some years ago?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
Okay.
Secret compartment.
I just absolutely love the way that the route they decided to go for this game was, yeah, it's French Revolution based, but it takes place in Wisconsin. So this tower was moved brick by brick to Wisconsin. Also, they're going skiing in Wisconsin. Like, I don't know if you've ever been. I've never been skiing in Wisconsin.
Why did they choose to make the setting Wisconsin? Why didn't they just make it in like the French Alps?
Yeah, why didn't they just make it in France? It would have been. It would have made so much more
But you
sense.
know what? It would have lost so much of that what the hell charm.
True.
A secret compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
Okay, I want to know why his great-grandfather was acting all sus and just like, just hide it away, steal the medallion. He's so
Why didn't
freaked
your
out.
great-grandfather tell anyone about his discovery?
He thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
Okay, that
Okay.
makes no sense. Can you just imagine the carpenter going up to the guy and being like, hey, as we're taking apart the tower, I found this compartment and it had a journal and a medallion in it. And the guy's like, whoa, I cannot believe you'd interfere with the project this way. I'm going to blackball you in the carpenter world.
The only possible explanation I can think of for this is if he like knew that the journal was some sort of historical artifact, and if it was, then they would have to halt construction on moving the tower to like analyze it, hand it over to historians. I don't know. And then Ezra Wickford would be like, you jerk, I wanted that castle. But it's still a pretty feeble explanation.
Yeah. All right.
But he told you this story?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
The journal.
Jacques has 0 cousins.
Good to know. Look at the poses they keep freezing him in are really something else.
He's lost in thought.
You must feel a real sense of responsibility to carry out your great-grandfather's dying wish.
Oh yes, of course. But it's not just for my great-grandfather. It is for France. The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
So obsessed with the accent work in these games.
But how do you think the medallion fits in? What's its significance?
I have no idea. I believe whoever hid that journal must have left the medallion with it as a part of their message. But what? Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
I
Yeah,
might
let's
be
make him
willing to help
confess.
you, but you
Yeah.
have to tell Christy everything. I'm sure she'll understand. And then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night, haunting the castle with that screeching hacksaw.
Okay, Nancy, I see your point. I will explain everything to Christy Lane as soon as possible. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you, and maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Something else I don't understand about this game is why Nancy and Lisa's lockers have a 3-number combination and Jacques has a 4-number combination. Why are their lockers different?
I guess the staff lockers are different.
Oh.
Well, as long as you promise to tell Christy what's going on.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what
That's
they tell
what they
me.
tell me.
Alright. And,
Really,
he left.
how long was he working on that? That the best, like the most progress he made was he halfway cut through one bar.
love the way Nancy's just like, yep, I'm gonna steal this arrowhead. I'm just gonna straight
It's
up
locked.
steal it. I have no real reason for taking it right now, and yet here we go. This is what we found.
Nancy
It's locked.
Oh, that's not it.
Nancy sees the world like, you know, in the old Scooby-Doo cartoons, how when something was going to move and have an animation later, it would be way brighter and you could tell it was completely different from the rest of the scenery.
That's how Nancy sees the
That's
world.
how Nancy sees the world. She's like, oh, this is gonna be something later.
Alright, well, I guess
Ooh,
let's
that was a really loud door.
let's go to Jacques' locker.
The Jocker.
The Jocker.
Alright, off to the Jocker.
Can we talk to Jacques first? Oh no, he's gone.
Find that
Can you
Jocker.
talk to Jacques before you open the locker? Because I'd love to talk to him and him be like, why didn't you go to my locker?
I think we
It's
should
been a
try that,
day."
yeah. We
Maybe-
can also
okay,
try
let-
going out to the garden in the meantime.
What time does he show up at?
9
to,
a.m.
9 to 12 and 2 to 5. So we're past that.
9
today.
a.m.
Okay, yeah, we can try going outside.
But
It's like the North Pole out there.
I imagine Nancy just like didn't bring a coat on this trip.
I mean, there's nothing in her. I don't know what she wanted the locker for. There's nothing in it. She
Yeah.
has no belongings.
Either that or she's just been wearing a coat this whole time. Like she's just walking
Indoors.
around with a coat. I can imagine like a stone castle.
That's
So.
true. It's gonna be drafty in there.
I'm gonna go this way. To our room. Set the time. No, wrong way.
Wow, I love the way that was your room, but you have to turn around to get to it.
Okay, here we go. Whoa.
You slept for 24 hours. So
Hey.
Nancy either just slept for like 1 second or 24 full hours.
It's been a really long day. She needed that nap.
Hibernation Nancy.
So now when we go talk to Jacques, he's gonna be like, it's been 2 days! Why haven't you gotten the medallion from my locker yet?
I love that sound. I love how long they make you listen to it for.
Alright, let's see what... Apparently I'm just walking all the way down to the basement.
I mean, Nancy's a pretty fast
Can I help
walker.
you?
First. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
what did he say?
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
We didn't even thank him for fixing our radiator.
He took
To
like
be
3
honest-
days to do it. He doesn't deserve
And he made us do
He made us
all
do
the
all-
other work. So actually, yeah. never
Yeah,
mind.
well, he just stands at the desk, shuffling papers around, seemingly getting nothing done.
This game does always make me want chicken wings. A food I have not eaten in like 12 years. But
Oh,
no,
he just doesn't show up.
He's
Hello, Jacques.
Jacques must be gone.
I guess.
Shock must be gone.
Love the way she says that. I'll wait until it turns into 9:15. Maybe he just doesn't show up.
Maybe
right
he
over
just
top.
shows up late for work a lot. Oh, can we look at that map?
If I just kept spinning, do you
Can we look-
think he would just show up at one time eventually?
Probably.
Maybe we can. Hello?
No.
We can't. Okay,
I didn't
these
see
do.
it. Those
Are
are
they
full-on
mountains?
mountains.
Are there mountains in Wisconsin?
I don't think there
I
are
didn't
mountains
think there
in
were.
Wisconsin.
This seems to imply there are. Oh. Okay, it's
Okay.
9:15. He's not. He didn't show up. He's not gonna show up. Let's just go open his locker.
The Jocker.
I wish we could open everyone's locker.
I want to open Sammy's locker.
Yeah, who are Sammy and Mary? Okay, 2.
Yeah, I love the way we don't have to write anything down for this game, because we haven't memorized.
Yeah. 6, 6, 5. Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Oh, there's the medallion. But I'm gonna.
I like that there's another piece of tape inside his locker that clarifies that it's Jacques.
Oh,
D is for dazzling. G
Jacques
is
is
for
looking
diamonds.
at diamonds. Probably for his fiance. He's really doing his research. He has a whole book on diamonds. Oh, his visa's almost up. Oh, and we have a letter from his fiance.
Jacques, darling, I am trying to be. Oh wait, she's not French.
She's American.
That wasn't even really French. That was just weird. I am trying to be patient, but I cannot understand what is taking you so long. My mother and father are traditional people, and they think that it is highly unusual that you would ask me to marry you without demonstrating your commitment to me in any symbolic way.
Oh, you know she's talking about a ring. That's why he's got the book.
Yeah. You know I believe that our love makes us richer than kings and queens. I read that as bugs for a second. But I cannot live on hot dogs and mac and cheese forever. You said you had a plan. You said it would only take a couple of weeks, but it has been 2 months. It took Jacques 2 months to carve that one little hole in the bar.
To be fair, he probably had to spend time like getting a job here. Like he had to go through the whole interview
That's
process
true.
and
That's
stuff.
true.
Get started here. Then he had to find his way into the tunnels first. So he had to do the whole elevator thing, and then after that, then he could start sawing. So maybe he's only been sawing for like 1 day, a couple of days maybe.
I can't wait forever. Please don't make me give up on you. I remain your petite chow, Isabel. Oh, that's another phrase they used in CW Nancy Drew. Did you just call me a cabbage? Okay, what else is there?
I think that's it.
Wow.
And that's probably a picture of Isabel.
Yeah.
I like how he also
I like that it
labels
looks
the
like a
inside of
high
his
school yearbook
locker.
picture.
Oh.
Ouch. Oh, someone must have knocked me out.
Better get the phone. My head hurts.
Headache headquarters. Nancy
Okay.
here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
We
I
got
don't
knocked
really
out.
know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
They didn't find it
Someone
when they
took
picked me
it?
up off the floor?
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
I'm afraid
Oh,
I
we'll
am.
I'm sorry,
Apologize.
Jacques. I know how
Even though it
important that
wasn't
medallion
really our
was to you.
fault.
This is too much. Oh la la. Unbelievable.
Thanks for caring about me getting knocked out. I think we should call some.
Welcome to the voicemail system. Please press 0 to retrieve the first message.
Yeah, Miss Drew. This is Dexter at the front desk. Can you come down when you're feeling better? I need to talk to you for a minute. Thanks.
To go to the next message, press 2. To leave the system, second message. To leave the system, please
Love
press
that.
3.
Realism.
Yeah. Somebody got the answering machine and then just immediately hung up. Okay, so I guess we have to go talk to Jacques now. And by Jacques, I mean Dexter. We have to talk to Dexter.
We should probably also talk to Jacques.
And Jacques.
For good measure.
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
I love the way that we can just not tell him we were knocked out. We can imply it.
Well, let's just say someone must be trying to tell me to get a little more rest on this vacation. Anyway,
can't
I'm
answer any
planning on
question
making a
directly.
speedy recovery.
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
I guess it came from the tower room. It doesn't really look that red down there, so I don't think you'd know that without reading this, though.
I think we
I
should
think
lie.
we should... Alright, let's lie.
Red dirt? I guess it could have come from anywhere. I really don't know. I hope I didn't track it around the castle, though. Did I?
No, you didn't track it around the castle. Guess it's a mystery. But listen, I don't want to find you out cold on the floor again, so watch your step, Missy.
You better be careful not to get knocked out again, because I don't want to find you on the floor. I feel kind of bad about lying.
Yeah.
Let's
Whatever it
confess.
is, I'm sure you don't
Definitely
need
not.
my help.
Because we need to,
Mr.
to
Egan,
progress.
that
Yeah.
red dirt you asked me about, it came from the tunnel that leads to the Queen's Tower. I should have told you in the first place, but I was afraid you'd be mad.
I was wondering when you were gonna come to your senses and fess up. Am I mad? Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, he laughed. He was actually proud of me.
Did that go in your when he was good
Yeah.
book?
So what was it like
That's
to go
an
into the tower
amazing
room, period?
story, Mr. Egan. I'm glad you're not angry. I guess I'm just as curious as you once were.
I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself. But you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
No, we can go outside now. Cool. Oh,
Eggs.
yeah, let's ask him about the garden again.
Yes.
I don't want to press my luck with you, but I sure would like to see Ezra's private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there. If you're bent on tromping around in the cold, go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
Okay.
Sweet.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Alright. Now we need to talk to Jacques and go outside. Oh,
Wait,
hey,
Lisa's
Lisa's
What did
here.
you find in the library?
How'd she know? Should we lie?
I think we should truth. I think we should dish.
How do you know I was in the library?
Oh, come
She's
on,
the popular
Nancy.
kid. We want her
You've been on the
side.
prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
Well, we already admitted
already said. How could you tell I've
being
been in the library?
So,
Wow,
I guess
is
we'll
it
say
that
this.
obvious? I guess I'll have to work on my poker face.
I knew it. So, what'd you find in there? Dead bodies? Ezra Wickford's icky childhood bug collection?
I mean,
Oh,
we did find one
We
of those.
did find the bug. How do you know about the bug collection, Lisa? Were you in the library?
I think we should tell
Actually,
the
I
bugs.
did find a secret room of Ezra Wickford's, but no bodies or treasure. There were a few bugs, now that you mention it.
Really? What else? Do tell.
Should we keep dishing?
Yeah, keep dishing.
Just a half-melted candle that I melted.
I found out that Dexter actually grew up here with Ezra until he started getting in trouble with the law and Ezra disowned him. Can you believe it?
That is weird. You're such the detective, Nancy. I can't wait to hear what you find out next.
Yeah, he was actually
Did you know
disowned by his
Professor
father.
Hotchkiss
Weird.
published a book on Marie Antoinette?
Yeah, I looked her up on the internet. The critics panned the book. Looks like other historians think she's a real quack.
I'll let you get back to your
Why?
magazine.
Because
Later,
her theory
Nancy.
is that Marie Antoinette is completely innocent of all crimes and has no proof to show for it.
No. Professor Hotchkiss is Marie Antoinette kin. We still have like a lot to do in this game.
We do. I thought we had gotten a lot further, to be honest.
We were just puttering around wasting time. It takes a lot longer to play through the game when you have to pretend like you've never played through it before.
Yes,
and
and you
actually
can't, like,
trigger
skip
everything.
a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, well he's not here for another couple hours, so we should go outside first.
Yeah.
Alright, we're not gonna bring our coat or anything. We're just gonna step on outside.
Wait, can you turn around for a sec?
Apparently
can?
I cannot.
I wanted to see if there would be footsteps. Footprints.
Maybe we'll see on the way back. Secret garden.
Just like that other game. It's a weird
Great.
lock.
Really glad it made us go through that little challenge.
Yeah, it was so hard.
We got a fountain. It's all frozen. A lot of little statues. We've got. Oh, there's his head.
It's freezing out here.
I wonder.
Shout out to Lonnie Manila
we
for that freezing voice.
Get into the back of his head.
Turn that!
Oh wow!
Crank that!
It worked. Crazy.
Wow.
Oh, now we have the key from his study. Yeah. It's a red medallion. Looks just like Jacques. It
But
also
it's
looks
red.
very flat.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
What's that? Nothing
Like
we
an
can
egg.
look at. Oh.
Oh, is that
Gosh,
black?
I can hardly feel my
Loving memory
toes.
of Eleanor.
Oh, I just assumed that Wickford never married.
Maybe it's his mom.
Oh, maybe.
We're here to warm up. Time to head
Now
back.
time to head back. Okay, there are no footprints.
No. Warning, do not enter. No entry.
No, we
We're
have
walking
permission.
in.
It's okay.
Has Nancy ever paid attention to signs like that? No.
No. I like that it does the storms just like, yeah, we'll stop when Dexter says it's okay to go outside. Dexter controls the weather.
That must be the key.
Yeah, it must be.
Well,
What else is there?
time to head back. We already looked in there, right?
I don't think we did,
Oh,
because we haven't been outside yet.
okay. I thought we had earlier, but maybe not. Okay, we've got a machine. Probably shouldn't mess with that. We have a ski lift, chair. We have. Oh, newspaper article, local buzz. Remember when? Not many are old enough to remember young Dexter Egan, adopted son of old Daddy Chocobox!
The writing in this game is impeccable.
Most of us only came to know Dexter as the town's most famous juvenile delinquent.
Okay, can you imagine if the newspaper was like, hey, we're gonna post a Remember When article about your criminal past?
Yeah, and it starts
Can we
out
get a
by being
picture of you?
Not many people are old enough to remember when he was a kid.
But just in case you forgot, we're gonna remind the entire town that you are in fact a criminal.
Most of us have used his name as an attempt to as an example for our own children to frighten them into obedience.
What?
You don't want to turn out like Dexter Egan, do you? We would ask. A counterfeiter, convicted felon, bad egg.
Oh, that hits hard.
Ah.
Bad egg?
Yeah, because it's not Ezra's fault at all. He turned out that way. It's
Oh my-
just in his nature.
Dexter, you did 25 years in prison.
Yeah, he did.
That's a lot of
He
time.
counterfeited a lot of money.
Wow.
And he was released just as Wickford Castle reopened. Lucky. Will he become Wisconsin's next chocolate milk tycoon? When asked about his plans to reinvent himself, the ever-charming Dexter said, "No comment." Yeah, I can't imagine why Dexter wouldn't want to be interviewed for this article.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. I just feel bad for
That
how
was
everybody
brutal.
treats Dexter at this
That was
point.
horrible. That was tragic.
I think that's everything we can look
Okay,
at.
well, I am really glad we went back for that. Because
Sorry if we actually did read that more.
we didn't go
Okay.
outside.
And
Back inside.
back inside. Is Jacques here? He is.
Nancy, I still cannot believe you lost my medallion. How could you have been so careless?
Excuse me?
I wasn't. Yeah.
Let's
I
accuse
wasn't
him
exactly
right back.
careless, you know, and I didn't lose your medallion either. But I don't have it. Where were you, anyway? Weren't you supposed to meet me?
When I showed up, you were having a catnap on the floor. Ugh, I will be ruined by you American women.
You talking about me and also your fiance?
Guess you'd better stay away from me then. Goodbye.
Au revoir,
Love
little Miss
that.
Nightmare.
Response, and that's the
I-
only thing you can
I
say.
do like when in the earlier games you can like burn some bridges with some of the suspects.
Yeah.
I'm looking up pictures of the
Just
bloomin' onion
sass.
in anticipation for lunch today.
It's locked.
Alright. Let's, get into that tower, I guess.
Let's do it. We're not even gonna tell him that we have the key to get past that gate that's been giving him so much trouble.
Yep.
It's locked.
We're not gonna tell Dexter that we have the key to the library and that we know the security code in the library.
Oh yeah, because that's
Also,
how
let-
we got there.
Like, Dexter's gotta be aware that we can get into the library if he knows we can get into the tower room.
But if he catches us here, it's still a second chance.
Yeah. Also, wait a minute. Why did we have to oil that grate? If Jacques was already down there, didn't he open the grate, like, presumably
Maybe-
an hour earlier?
Maybe he has been getting through that like secret passage that opens up into the wall that you can get out of, but you can't go into. Maybe he figured out a way to get into it.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
I
we have to do this
love
every
how we do
time.
this I feel like this button had something to. I thought this had something to do with getting the elevator to come down. I don't know. I thought there was like a way to call an elevator and that put you on a time limit. I wish I remembered. Love to get squished with the elevator.
I know, that would be a really fun way to do this playthrough.
Should look up how to get squished by the elevator.
How to get squished by the elevator.
It's locked.
Oh, there's a pit.
Can you try to jump it? Will she?
I don't think
Attempt
Nancy's
it.
gonna go. That's a really deep pit.
That's a really.
How
deep-
far down does that go?
It goes into the sewage system, actually.
Oh. One of these puzzles.
Ah,
Yay.
that was easy though.
Now we can cross over the extremely dangerous pit.
Yeah, I would not feel good about walking over that.
I wouldn't either. Oh. Is this a dungeon?
Looks like some kind of prison.
Sweet. This looks like the exact kind of place Marie Antoinette would have wanted to visit. I
Oh
think.
yeah.
Oh, a puzzle.
Mm.
Oh, there aren't any stairs. Guess
I
just
was
have
gonna
to
say,
do the
have fun doing the
puzzle.
puzzle, and then I was like, wait, why do you even have to do this puzzle? That's why you have to do the
That's
puzzle.
why you have to do the puzzle. Okay. Well,
Which one requires all four?
probably this one. I think you probably can do all of them with 3 if you're good at it.
Are you good at it?
Oh, that's the one I have to put in there. Never mind. That won't work. This guy out of the way. Oh, actually, I have to put this guy.
Perfect.
Here.
Wait, that was right.
How was that right?
Because if he's here, then he can slide up here and then there and
Oh.
in there.
I was trying to put somebody else up there. I kind of forgot that he was there already. Whoops. That's my bad.
Well, now we know how to do it at least. if you remember what you did, which I don't.
I do. That,
Perfect.
and then he goes home.
Go home, little guy.
Now I have to get this guy to here. Actually, gotta position him here first, and then set this guy up, and then put him in here.
How are you gonna get that guy with just one?
Oh my god, this thing is.
Oh shoot.
No, the recording bar.
We need to fix the recording bar again. 1 sec. Lego.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, so I can set. Oh, if I had this guy reversed with the other guy, it would be really easy. But I don't. So I think I have to put like one here, and then one here, then one here, and then he goes here. So start with him here.
Oh, that's clever. I would have done it a completely different way.
Eh.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think you can do any of them with like 2 or 3.
Gee, I wonder what that was.
We can go up now. I wonder what this does. I love all this concrete scraping noise.
Yeah, I really enjoy listening to the concrete scraping. Yeah.
Oh no, we're trapped.
Oh no, they brought back.
Oh,
Just in case you haven't had
that's-
your fill of concrete scraping.
That's a lot of gold.
Oh, hell yeah.
Here
We
we
got
are.
it! We made it to the Royal Tower!
A puzzle.
This is a good puzzle. I like this puzzle.
Do you want to do this puzzle?
I mean, only if you don't want to. It is your birthday, after all, so you have all puzzle rights.
I mean, I like this puzzle, but I've also done it a million times, so I don't need to do this puzzle again.
Well, if you insist. Which I am aware you did not insist, but, you know, I'll do it anyway. And I'll be bad at it, probably, is the thing. Alright, alright. I do love the Royal Tower music. It's so fancy.
Yeah.
And it just loops.
Got that harpsichord? I don't know.
I don't know what that is. What is a harpsichord? Is it like a popsicle, but it's a harp?
It looks like a piano, but it sounds different.
Oh, never heard of that. Learn something new.
I think it looks. Yeah, it does look like a piano.
Are you Googling it?
But it has 2 layers of keys.
2 layers of keys? Nancy would like that. Because keys.
And I think they sound kind of like this. But I don't know.
It definitely goes. But it really does only play for like a minute and then loop.
Yeah.
So, while we are rotating these inner ones, how excited are you for season 3 of CW Nancy Drew?
Very.
Good answer. Good answer. Yeah, me too. Me too, me too, me too, me too. Doesn't look right, but okay.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This is some real lively gameplay. This is some real lively gameplay. Make no mistake.
I think this one's wrong.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I kind of think this one might go there, actually. No, I'm wrong.
I think that's wrong. I think that's incorrect. The borders are so easy, and then you get to the middle, and it just all looks the exact same.
Jumble.
Leaf jumble. I'm just gonna try every single one in here. Cause,
Sure. Wait, no, that one was right.
well, I said I was gonna try every single one, Anna. Gotta cycle it.
No, that's right.
That's actually right. Okay. Cool. So it's just a matter of trying every single one
Yeah, it's a
in
valid
every single slot. Oh. No. That looked really right for a second, but then it stopped looking really right. Don't know what to do with that.
That can be the last one.
Yeah. There's somebody watching through this who knows what all the solutions are, and they're like, oh,
Like, why are
Fake
you so
fans.
bad at this puzzle?
we're not fake fans. We've only done it constantly so much all the time and still don't know what the solution is. So
This is probably my most played Nancy Drew game.
yeah, this one's really an iconic one.
You can speedrun this game in like an hour.
If you
the
know
answers.
how to actually do this puzzle.
If you don't spend an hour on this puzzle
Yeah.
alone.
Sometimes I feel like sometimes I whiz through this one, and sometimes I get really stuck like this, and it's all just a matter of, are my eyes cooperating with the views of the little feathers or leaves or whatever they are?
I think they're leaves.
And the answer for today is no. No, they're not cooperating.
I think that one that you're spinning goes there.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! You were right. That was excellent. That's what we call a pro gamer move, actually.
Getting one puzzle piece
Uh-huh.
right.
Yeah. Oh, you can't. Okay, so these
Those
two
two
go
Oh,
together,
which means they have to go there and there. But maybe
but
rotate
that doesn't
it.
look right at all.
Rotate, switch them and rotate them. Wait, I don't know why I said they have to go there. They could also go there and there. No, wait, because they could go there and there.
I don't know where you're pointing. Where are you pointing?
Here and here.
Oh! Oh! We finally got that one. Oh, Anna, you should have done this puzzle. I like it. That does not mean you're good at it.
Yay! And we found the journal.
We can't even look at what is inside.
Well, it's written in French, and
But Nancy doesn't know that because she didn't even look inside.
well, you're right. We can just look at this lovely picture.
Can we look at my favorite
Marie
character
Antoinette?
in this entire game?
Marie Antoinette?
No,
Oh.
this
Him.
lady. Oh, I love that.
Anyway, anyway, that seems like a good place
To call it for today. Thank you for going with us on this journey. We will stream some more soon.
We hope.
We hope, yeah. As always, hope you enjoyed.